Hey, what's up? Welcome to Degen Ed. That's degenerative education, meaning none of this is financial advice. Just me having fun looking at charts, like the chart behind me, which is of SoFi Technologies, ticker symbol SOFI. And here we can see that it is Thursday, July 25th, after the market has closed, and SoFi closed at a price of $7.27, being up about 2.39% on the day, but pulling back a penny in the after hours. And so I wanted to go over the chart because the last video that I put out, I suggested there were kind of two scenarios. One being that SoFi could be forming a bull flag up here to break out higher, or that it might retrace. And it looks like we got the second scenario there with the retracement. And I had suggested in that video that price could be coming down to right around $7 here, where I do have this purple line marked at $6.97, which does correspond to these two pivot lows back on April 2nd as well as April 16th. And so we did get some bounces there. I thought price could be coming down to that level, but it looks like actually the low for the day was exactly $7 a share during market hours. If we do flip over to the hourly time scale, we can see that during pre-market trading, we actually saw a low of, let's see, $6.95 right at the start of pre-market trading, and then actually a lower low, $6.93, hit, just about an hour before the market opened. And so those were some excellent dip buying opportunities in my view. But I also think there is a possibility that this does continue lower. So I do think it is good to brace for that. As I had mentioned in the previous video, we do have this golden pocket here, which is effectively just the 65% to 618 retracement levels from the Fibonacci here. That's a price range of 682 up to 688. We're just a little bit above that, so it's possible we could be coming down, as it does look like with this wick to the upside for today's green candle, does look like we got rejected from this downtrending level that I have drawn here, which, if we take a step back, is just kind of this parallel channel that we have more or less been trading in, but it is kind of approximate, so I'd take that with a grain of salt. But just seeing, that big wick to the upside, there could be some rejections there. Although, it was a green day, so it is quite possible that we did dip to 7. That is the bottom, and we start to see some up moves. And so I do think it is great that we did close above the 50% retracement, which is at a price of $7.11. But with that wick to the upside, we did get rejected. Not necessarily from that arbitrary downtrending level, but we did get rejected from the 382 at 733. So that is a level I would like to see us closing above tomorrow on Friday, July 26th, closing out the week strong. And I think it would be especially strong if we closed above the price of 741, which was today's high. Would be nice to see a close above that, showing that there is strength holding towards the end of the market hours for the week. But if we do start to see a pullback and we do break below 711, break below 7 and 697, that golden pocket there from 682 to 688, if that doesn't hold, the next level down is 656, right around 650. I feel like, that just being kind of a psychological level that we might end up pulling back down to that. And we also do have this consolidation over here. The tops of those candles might be forming some support right around 650. And so if we are not able to close Friday green, we might be continuing lower, and that might correspond with a pullback right around earnings, which will be reported on Tuesday, July 30th. Unfortunately, I'm working that day, so I won't be able to stream the earnings call. But I do expect some volatility around there. Could mark the bottom if we do see a pullback then, or, it could mark a gap to the upside, and then we start to get more of this bullish momentum that we recently saw, but have more recently lost. So, what I am hoping for, I'm hoping for a dip buy right around 656. But if that doesn't happen, I'm going to be cheering for $7 being the market hours low, which was hit today. And I would like to see price getting up above 806, which was the high hit on July 18th. Would be great if we could see some price action above that following earnings. But if we don't and we do see a pullback, as always, I would be looking forward to adding aggressively right around 603, as there is a gap to be filled down there, as well as 541. I think it would be great if the price dipped down to there just for the opportunity to get discounted shares corresponding with these two gaps going back in time to about a year ago. And so, that is what I could see to the downside. But before we get there, I do think that 650 might be a great dip buying opportunity. Below that 6, below that 550. And so I am looking forward to seeing where this goes, whether it's to the upside, I think that's great, or the downside. I think it'd be great to add a lot more heavily down below. But we could be seeing ourselves breaking out of this pattern that does look like it has been notable resistance with this downtrend. And so, maybe we're going to be seeing some prices above 806 next week, maybe above this gap here at 858, getting into the nines. I think that would be excellent. But, we're just going to have to wait and see. And, those are just my thoughts. If you found them helpful, make sure you like the video, share your thoughts in the comments down below, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thanks a lot for watching.